The word of man is the most durable of all material. In action a great heart is the chief qualification. In work, a great head. The longer a man's fame is likely to last, the longer it will be in coming. Honor means that a man is not exceptional, fame, that he is. Fame is something which must be won, honor, only something which must not be lost. Newspapers are the second hand of history. This hand, however, is usually not only of inferior metal to the other hands, it also seldom works properly. There is no absurdity so palpable but that it may be firmly planted in the human head if you only begin to inculcate it before the age of 5, by constantly repeating it with an air of great solemnity. The fundament upon which all our knowledge and learning rests is the inexplicable. It is only at the first encounter that a face makes its full impression on us. The man never feels the want of what it never occurs to him to ask for. National character is only another name for the particular form which the littleness, perversity, and baseness of mankind take in every country. Every nation mocks at other nations, and all are right. We can come to look upon the deaths of our enemies with as much regret as we feel for those of our friends, namely, when we miss their existence as witnesses to our success. Martyrdom is the only way a man can become famous without ability. If you want to know your true opinion of someone, watch the effect produced in you by the first sight of a letter from him. It's the niceties that make the difference. Fate gives us the hand, and we play the cards. A man's delight in looking forward to and hoping for some particular satisfaction is a part of the pleasure flowing out of it, enjoyed in advance. But this is afterward deducted, for the more we look forward to anything the less we enjoy it when it comes. The brain may be regarded as a kind of parasite of the organism, a pensioner, as it were, who dwells with the body. Because people have no thoughts to deal in, they deal cards, and try and win one another's money. Idiots. It is only a man's own fundamental thoughts that have truth and life in them. For it is these that he really and completely understands. To read the thoughts of others is like taking the remains of someone else's meal, like putting on the discarded clothes of a stranger. Suffering by nature or chance never seems so painful as suffering inflicted on us by the arbitrary will of another. In the sphere of thought, absurdity and perversity remain the masters of the world, and their dominion is suspended only for brief periods. It is in the treatment of trifles that a person shows what they are. Rascals are always sociable, more's the pity. And the chief sign that a man has any nobility in his character is the little pleasure he takes in others' company. Honor has not to be won, it must only not be lost. If we were not all so interested in ourselves, life would be so uninteresting that none of us would be able to endure it. For an author to write as he speaks is just as reprehensible as the opposite fault, to speak as he writes, for this gives a pedantic effect to what he says, and at the same time makes him hardly intelligible. To free a person from error is to give, and not to take away. To buy books would be a good thing if we also could buy the time to read them.